Lights, camera, action. We're back again.
We got cut off.
We got cut off. Maybe it could have been due to a solar flare. I don't know. Just making this shit up as I go along.
That or even a technical error on you or me, but regardless. But anyway, we're talking again. We blasted back to some of the essentials that you need for survival. That's what we just did right then. But tonight's gonna be a good night for us. We got let's get back to some basics here for a second. Let's go back on the toilet paper and ammo and water and whatnot. We got salmon croquet.
Yeah, that's what we're cooking. This is just a basic food that you can fire up and make up at any campsite, anywhere, anywhere to go. Come in here. Come and get in front of the camera.
You just need some butter or oil, then your salmon croquet.
Look at that. Come in here. Yeah, come in. Come here. This is my security system. I don't know if you can see her or not. Sometimes she acts shy. Sometimes she acts stupid. Her head up. Look at the camera.
She's not doing a good
No,
job.
she's not doing a good job. This is my girl right here. Say, hey, Hannah.
There she is.
There she is.
There she is.
That's my security system. It's a 100% protection of security. She let me know everything. She's
Yes,
only
she
two and
does.
a half years old.
She does.
She's only
She
two and
does
a
a
half
good
years
job.
old. She's a beautiful girl. And she's in trouble sometimes. She won't let go. Love you. No salmon croquettes for you. So you behave.
And she has got a grip on her, man. Let me tell
Yes,
you.
she does.
She has a mouth and a jaw on her.
She got a bite for us. We give her a lot of balls and ropes to chew on, so her jaw is real strong.
Got a rope wrapped around a big 12 by 12, and you pull that thing up, and she literally pulls up, doesn't let go. She got a hell of a force on her. But one thing that we were doing tonight was just salmon croquet patties. And did you put any flour in that or not, or just the fish? Oil and the fish. You hear me? He's letting the dog out. Hey,
What?
any flour in that salmon or not?
No, it's salmon croquettes. So
No flour.
the only thing you do with salmon croquettes is like real basic. The salt and pepper seasoning. You can add your little seasoning. You put onion.
Shut that door.
Yeah, put onion and anything else you want to add in it, and you mix it all up and with a little bit of oil and an egg, and yeah, I mean
You do add egg to it?
Yes,
Egg.
you can actually put a little bit of flour to it, make it a little more crunchy.
That's what I was
stuff
saying.
like
If you
that.
had, yeah.
I mean, you can do salmon croquette any way you
Right.
want to. There is no really, my grandmother used to make it. When she make it, we had fresh onions because we live on the farm, and she put a little red peppers in it and make it a little spicy and
There you go.
yeah, put egg in it, keep it together and
Right,
such that
right.
mix it all up and I, like you said, you can put flour in it and hold
Make
it,
it-
give it a little more
I think of
crunchiness.
patty. I just didn't know if that's what was being done tonight.
No, not tonight.
not
It's
tonight.
just-
No
it's
flour.
just,
Okay, just.
we
do you
deep
ever
down,
use butter or do you just use oil?
No, we actually use oil.
So you can't get enough butter in there. You don't think on that
I mean,
cast
you
iron
can,
pan?
you
or
can.
It's
the
gonna run
best
out
thing,
too
if you
fast.
want to add,
But you don't use about what that much oil, right? Just
no, it's just not even. It's just not. It's not even. You don't want the patty floating in it. You just
Right.
want it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why you could use butter, right? But you
I
don't.
mean, you can use whatever you want. Fry it in.
So you can
But
use
butter, I don't think butter actually will do right because it cooked off so quick.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you want butter
Okay.
in your salmon patty,
Just put it on top.
no. You mix it in. You mix it in as you mixing it up. You can take a little butter and melt it with it. But butter is just bland. But if you're gonna do it, you have to use some kind of flavored butter. You get like garlic butter or some kind of
Oh yeah.
some herb butter or something like that.
Okay. I didn't know. All right.
But just regular butter, just in it. I mean, unless you just like butter that way.
Well,
I mean,
how about when you're cooking it? If you want to like add melted butter, then some like garlic or cilantro. Or,
See, when it comes to cilantro and stuff like that, it's because the basic line is that you're frying it.
okay. Right.
Right, and it's
right.
gonna a lot of stuff right there, cilantro and a lot of stuff is just fry it and just cook off. You want that stuff in your food, you mix it all in together.
So cilantro,
And then-
you just do in the end, like on the very end when it's all done. You add the
Yeah,
cilantro.
then he's like, I want to sprinkle some cilantro
Right,
over
right.
top
Okay,
of it,
okay,
or I
okay.
want to sprinkle this over top
What's
of
that
it.
in? That may be some of the okay. Okay.
You know, you want
okay.
you skeet some
I
dead
didn't know
bacon on
that.
top of it.
Alabama white. Did not know that because I've added cilantro in my ingredients on stuff before, and I've always wondered.
Which is fine because I love cilantro too.
Yeah, I love cilantro.
I like
Oh
what
my
it tastes.
gosh.
It tastes like baby breath.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So
So
it's a good thing.
to me, it tastes like a nice.
And I know a lot of white folk can't cook because they think salt and pepper is seasoning. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome to the racist show where we're talking.
Racist. And you know something? I got some in my
Why
man
do
cave.
black people cross the road without seeing the sign to cross the road? Oh, is that being? I'm sorry.
It just
Is that
run.
only in South Atlanta? Or
No, it's just everywhere. They just take off running. I got it. You know, my daughter asked me long. She was down. She was young. And she was staying with me. God bless. She's so beautiful. And she's like, Dad, we was going come from somewhere. I think I went and picked her up from work or something like. She's like, why is people's shoes? It's just one shoe laying in the street or on the side of the road and stuff like that. And one day I was like, I'm about to explain it to you. I can't really explain it to you now. I can tell you, but I'm about to show you the reason why. And one time we've come back, we was going somewhere to Target or Walmart or something like that. And there's these people who standing on the media. It's like Frogger. And that's how they try to take off running across the street. And they get popped. And then one of their shoe go flying. And that's how.
I've seen that. Well, I've not seen it, but I came back when I was running
Crazy.
back in the '90s, and I was doing and I was driving, had a line haul between Atlanta and Charlotte. Came back one time, 85 South, right outside 285. There was two shoes, and the police and stuff were there, had it marked off. Dude tried to cross 285. Right there at Spaghetti Junction. For all you guys who don't know, it's all across. It's like 6 or 7 lanes. Brother man tried to take off. Dude didn't make it. Got hit and got his shoes were here, and his body was like 200 feet down because a 70-mile-an-hour projectile. You know, it was. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was horrible. But that happens. You know. That happens. Be right back. Hannah just came in. Carry on, Black.
Come on in, Hannah.
Back for the attack. Alabama White. Had to let Hannah in. She's going out. It's cold up here still. This is late February. North Georgia mountains still get cold.
We had elevation, so we dug in.
Yeah.
It's cold, so we got the heat going. And
We're actually feeling good tonight and everything. Got alcohol, got fish, we got chicken. Got a lot of things going on. We got a dog all happy.
that's
and
what I'm talking about.
whatnot.
And the crazy thing that we're cooking on right tonight is salmon patties. Really low budget,
Low budget.
real simple. It'll make a turd. And we got some beans, cornbread with it.
Yeah. Simple.
Simple.
Simple. Like, God, you don't have to have. Everybody that watches YouTube is from all generations and all financial types, as far as from low to high and whatnot. You know, 100,000 below, 100,000 up. Guys, it doesn't take a lot of money to make a fine meal.
No, it doesn't.
You can give this guy here $7, and he can go get salmon patties and cornbread and green beans or English peas or whatever he wants to do with, or even other types of fish. And now you do have to have some money in seasoning, but with proper cooking techniques and
That's the key to
knowing
everything.
seasoning and temperature, oh my gosh, you can like cornbread, dry ass cornbread that you get is horrible, right? But fine ass cornbread that melts in your mouth, that's good with soup or good with milk or
Yeah.
good with anything.
And I love cornbread, so
Cornbread done
I
right.
got a lot of investment. I got a lot of investment in cornmeal. I have a lot of investment in cornmeal and stuff like that, and I got to put it away because I like cornmeal. I can make hot cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Hot cakes is just water and cornmeal. Maybe you can throw some flour in it a little bit, kind of keep it stuck together. You have a little milk.
And then you can add to it if you want to add jalapenos or peppers,
Yeah, whatever
or
you know.
if you have something. But guys, you can look. Revolutionary War was pretty much fought on cornmeal. You know, that's what they did. They gave
flour.
Yeah, Flour and water,
Flour and water,
cornmeal and water.
yeah.
That
And
was a meal that fed armies all throughout the 1700s. 1600s.
beans and rice.
That was a treat even sometimes.
Beans and rice is
Yeah.
the shit. And I'll tell you right now,
And
you don't
jerky.
think rice is understandable
Jerky.
and sustainable? That's the Chinese.
Well, all the yeah.
They man, I love rice.
Well, I do too. Well, you get back to the basics of society: potatoes, and rice, and flour. You know, oh my God, like I said, or corn. That's the big staple of the world. But here in America, and you have access to all that, guys. We
We're
talked
so
about it.
blessed right now
Yep.
that back in the 1800s,
Oh my
they were
gosh.
suffering out, and yeah, they had faith in God loved them. But right now, you have every access right now and right in front of you. So if things go bad, if you suffering, that's because that'd be your own fault. Because they got the seeds now, they have everything. It's easy to make they grow potatoes, carrots, and all that. Get your garden, get your raised garden, buy your seeds. If you can't find seeds, go to Athens, Georgia. They got seeds there that will come back, and you can keep producing vegetables, fruit, and be sustainable.
Well, in a worst case scenario, eventually you will find somebody and somebody will be doing that. But if you don't, if you live in a high rise in Atlanta or Columbia or Nashville or Phoenix for that matter, go out and still start buying you stuff and start packing up on mushrooms, and you can also do, like I said, a raised garden. Even if you live in a high rise and all you have is a 4 foot by 6 foot, you can grow tomatoes and cucumbers.
Yeah.
At the same time, go out and buy you rice. Go out and buy you
That's
flour.
what I try.
Go out
Buy
and buy
rice,
you water.
buy
and
rice, buy
mushrooms,
oatmeal.
Yeah, all that stuff.
And put in
Grits.
Mylar. If you know how to store it, I'm here to tell you right now. Just get your Mylar bags. Get your Mylar bags. They
Well, let's
come
do
with-
that on another episode. We'll do that on another episode.
Well,
That'd be a whole episode. That'd be a whole
I'll do
episode
it
right there.
again, and it's very educational
Yeah.
because this is what I do.
That's another
That's
episode.
what I do. That's all I do.
But in the meantime,
We're gonna
too,
put it
just go
away.
out and buy you stuff and start put a couple of your cupboards. I know we've talked about this, guys, but get back to the water, get back to your little ammo, and get back to your foods. Buy the tuna if you don't want it in a can because it's too heavy. Buy the pouches. Buy the stuff that's going to get you by because you still
Because you're
don't
right.
know what's going to happen
Yeah.
with what's
And
all
even
going
with the
on right now.
pouches, even with the pouches of tuna, and they come in sunkers and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
The bags that they put in is Mylar. It's self-sustainable, and then the whole tuna. I got a thing of tuna up there. I had
I got
one for almost
Buy
a
tuna.
year and a half. And
Oh,
opened
yeah.
it up. I had to check it out just to see, and the tuna it was just still dry and fresh. And I sprinkled a little pepper in it and put some hot sauce in it and some crackers.
Yeah, that's all. And guys, don't forget how to farm. Find people that know how to farm. Find people that know how to hunt. Find people that know how to fish. And all this being said, look, things are going to probably be real. I hope so anyway with Trump, what he's got going on. But just in case things
in
do go
case.
sour,
Yeah.
and people feel cornered like we did the Japanese in World War II, be prepared. People, just be prepared.
Be prepared.
Because you don't want to live in a high rise and be knocking on a door because all you have is leftover Domino's pizza and a couple of bags of this or bags of that. You don't have any food, and a 40 and a bottle of ketchup. I mean,
That's right. I had one of my girls
you don't want
with a
that.
couple of last storms up in Alabama,
Don't be that person.
and they was that person. It's like, well, that storm came in up in Alabama and hit them real hard. You know something? And they had bare necessities to eat. They couldn't even get out to go get anything. So whatever they did in their cabinets, that's what they had to eat. I think it was kind of disgusting. It had like beets or something, some other crazy shit that they really don't like, and it was bad. And she called her mom down here to me, dug in deep down here in the dirty South, in the mountains of Georgia. She's like, Mama, we suffering.
Only place to be.
It's the only place to be, baby. But anyway, I had talked to him and told him about